members of the media, and dear my Rohingya brothers and sisters. Today, on the ninth anniversary of the Rohingya genocide, Remembrance Day of 25 August 2017, we remember not to only a date, we remember lives, families, and the courage of a people who have endured unimaginable hardship. For the Rohingya people, 25 August is a day that carries deep pain and sorrow. It reminds us of those we have lost, the families who are separated, and the suffering that our people have experienced. 9 years ago, our people, many of Rohingya people were forced to flee their home, leaving behind their families, their communities, and a life they once knew. This is not only a day of remembering loss. It is a day to remember our resilience, our strength, our determination to keep hope alive. Today, we remember every mother, every father, every child, and every elder who have every innocent life that was lost. May Allah grant the most merciful, grant them the highest place in Jannah. Amen. We also honor those who survived, those who protected their families, carried their life and their hope through difficult times, and rebuild their life with patience and courage. Their dignity must always be respected. Their humanity must always be recognized. Today, I stand before with humility as a Rohingya woman, as a teacher, as the president of UCR, and as a member of this community. I don't stand here because my voice is greater than others. I stand here because the voices of our people deserve to be heard. The voices of mothers, the voices of fathers, children, and those who can no longer speak for themselves. I carry those voices with responsibility, respect, and hope. We remember the past not to remain trapped in sorrow. We remember so that truth is never forgotten, dignity is never forgotten, so that every generation can have a future built on peace and human dignity. As we remember the 9th anniversary of this tragedy, let us also look toward the future. A future where every Rohingya family who wishes to return home can do so safely, voluntarily, and with dignity. Where every child can learn without fear. Where every family can live in peace. As we remember the past, we must also look toward the future, because remembrance should not only remind us of what happened, it should inspire responsibility, strengthen hope, and guide us toward peace. Today, millions of Rohingya people carry one shared hope in their heart, the hope of returning home. Returning home means more than returning to a place on a map. It means returning to a place where our children can learn without fear, where families can live with dignity, and where every person can live in safety and peace. Our hope is not built on anger. Our hope is built on humanity. Our hope is not built on hatred. Our hope is built on peace, understanding, and cooperation. We believe that every sincere effort toward a safe, voluntary, and dignified return should continue.